The day before the resumption of classes, preparations were underway in different schools, including cleaning classrooms and general cleaning outside. All levels from nursery to university level will resume classes. However, there are boarding students that stayed to school when the decision to close all schools was taken due to COVID-19 pandemic. They have been reading books and doing research on their own, and they say that school reopenings means a lot to them. We were trying to review it as much as possible because we have a library where we read books and go online and revise. You understand that we were prepared.
The
first thing is to protect ourselves from coronavirus because we learned a lot from it. If we don't protect ourselves, they would keep closing and opening schools, which can delay our studies. Another thing is that we are going to be near our teachers. They'll explain for us those we do not understand. Following up students without meeting the teacher was not easy, as explained by the Director of Studies at Upper Secondary School, Daniel Citoyen Babazi.
We cannot say that the lives of students during the closing period was easy. It wasn't easy following them up, but we tried to be more close to them, to know if they are with us every morning and evening, and they kept on doing revision.
On the other hand, parents are concerned about the increase in school fees across the country. I have my younger sister that studied from Chahinda, but she called us and told us that they added 27,000 francs on their school fees, and we don't have that money. Like now, I have got half of the school fees. I'm going to send it. School principals find the rise in school fees important as market prices also continue to rise, but they say that this should be done in a way that is agreed upon by parents. The government have agreed to support public schools and other schools that are assisted by the government, where each boarding students will be given an additional of 25,000 francs, something the school officials say will reduce the apparent gap as the term will last for 5 months.
The term really is going to be wrong, and the government has helped us to overcome the challenge that we are going through in terms of feeding and of course keeping students at school for all this long. So they helped with 25,000. I cannot say that it's really enough, but it will also contribute to what the parents have been, paying. So I'm very sure if we get that money from the government and the parents top up, and then we'll be able to, to cater for students' welfare during this period.
The Ministry of Education has urged the schools not to ask for extra money. The Minister of Education, Dr. Valentin Uwamaria, has also noted on how this is being followed up on. It has been recognized that the government has given its support, but that money is not enough to support children for 5 months. The reason as to why I am saying that there are issues in school fees: first of all, parents are not paying school fees. Only 60% of them have paid. At least when they pay, it helps the school. Second, there are parents that decided to pay in order to prevent students from going hungry. But there are those that do not pay as well. Some parents are willingly to pay, others are not, maybe because of their ability to do so right now. What we can tell the school officials is that if the parent is not capable of paying the school fees, it has nothing to do with the student. But another thing we are looking at is who have made it hard for the parents, because not all schools have done this.
Ariko nanone ikindi turi tureba mu bigo bitandukanye kuko bose ntibabikoze kimwe, nukureba ni bande bakabije ku buryo bibangamiye ababyeyi.
The Ministry of Education also says that teachers are enough because of the fact that there are 24,000 new ones in the profession. The classrooms that were expected to be built have been completed at a rate of 92% in just 1 year, instead of the 2 years it was supposed to take, which has been commended as helping to reduce overcrowding in classrooms. Gislaine MUGWANEZA, reporting for RTV.